Here we are. Our sock knitting 101 is bringing us to the toe section of the sock. Here you have two different styles of a teaching sock template. We're working on this one as you're learning the very basic skills. We are now ready to shape the toe section. You want to end your round, your last round before shaping for the toes, so that the first stitch will start the first needle of the instep of the top part of the foot. I'm going to join yet another color because I like to be able to contrast these colors on these little teaching sock projects to help you have good visibility of what is happening, and also to have plenty of reasons to turn the sock inside out in the next video to finish and show you some of the ways to secure the gaps and weave in the ends. All right, so first we're going to knit all the way around with this new color. This is called the foundation round of the toe section. I suspect that it has many other names depending on the school of knitting, the region, or the area that you might be most familiar with. The one I learned is foundation row for the toe section. But regardless of the names for these many different things and for the stitches and techniques, the most important part is that you learn the technique. And you might even want to invent your own name to help you remember it more easily. For the most important thing is that it makes sense to you and it helps you move through the projects. All right, now in the next round, we are going to start to decrease. We will need to decrease on left and right on top and on left and right on the bottom. So the first decrease on the top is knit one stitch. It's going to stretch because I joined that color. I'm going to pull down the tail, and now I need to knit two together. I want a nice line, so I'm going to slip, untwist my stitches and knit them together. Finish this needle. Go to the next and work until I have 3 stitches left. I want to have the same line that I'll have here, so I need to do this: slip, slip, reverse the order, knit 2 together, and knit 1. Now I need to do the same decreases on the bottom. Knit 1, knit 2 together, finish this needle, go to the next one, work until you have 3 stitches left, slip, slip, reverse the order, and then knit together and knit 1. The next round you are not going to decrease. You will just work your way around without decreases. Okay, now another decrease round. We repeat what we did before, knit 1, knit 2 together, work this next needle until you have 3 stitches left. Reverse the order of the 2 stitches, knit them together and knit 1 after them. Decrease on the other side in the same way. Now we knit around without decreases. Depending on the pattern, when you do an actual project, there will be a specific number of stitches you will want to have left before casting off. We will want for this little model, this teaching sock, this mock-up, to be 12 stitches left in all, which is 6 and 6. That means we need one more decrease round. Here is that decrease round now. It's my last decrease round, so I'm going to free this needle. I have 3 stitches. I continue on across. I transition the top to the 1 needle. Remember how when we started decreases, I said I want to have a nice even line shaping the toe section? This is that line that we accomplished by reversing the order of stitches here and by untwisting them and knitting them together here. Okay, now I want to do the next side decrease. I free this needle. All right, my stitches are now on 2 needles. I have top and bottom of the foot. It's time to cast off. You certainly can cast off now, but it's not going to look very nice and tightly finished. So what we want to do is we want to turn the sock inside out and get our needles in there as well without losing any stitches. So you can see I have one hand inside of the sock. The other one is going to secure the stitches and push the tip of the needle in there. Then this one. My inside hand is holding the needles now and the stitches as well. I flip the sock inside out. Nothing falls off because I'm holding it with my fingers. Now I put my hand inside again from the other side. I secure the tip of the needle as I pull it out on this side. Do the same here. And I pull out my working yarn. You can feed your yarn ball through here or just cut off a long tail like I did for casting off. All right, I'm going to show you one of the ways to transition these stitches to one needle. You don't have to do it, but it might be easier if you're a beginner. In some of the projects in the Knitting Socks playlist, you're going to see how I'm casting off with 3 needles. We're not going to do that in our Learning to Knit Socks 101. We're going to transition this to 1 needle. So we take the first stitch here, then the first stitch here. Second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. They're now all on 1 needle. And now I'm ready to cast off. The first 2 stitches are knitted together. Now you need to work the next 2 stitches, but you have to put this one back and you will have to get your working needle through 1 and these 2, which is 3. This is one of the ways. There are various ways for casting off. I'm teaching you one that seems to be easiest to remember when someone is first learning. As you go through different projects, we will practice different ways. Okay, put this one back. Go through the next 2 stitches together. Grab the yarn, pull it through all 3 loops. Put this one back, go through the next 2 stitches. Grab the yarn, pull it through all 3 loops. We're making a nice finished edge. Your needle through 1 and the next 2. If you already know other ways of casting off and have your favorite one, definitely go ahead and stick with it or give this a try to compare. And now this last one, we want to pull the yarn through and tighten it. So here you can see it looks nice, even and finished. We will deal with this in the next video about finishing steps. You can see how when you turn it inside out, it looks very neat and flat on the toes. You're almost done with your teaching sock model. I hope you had fun making it. In the next video, I will show you how to weave these ends in and get rid of them so that it's beautiful inside and out.